Welcome to another episode of the Movie Brothas. I'm Ant. This is Kev. Thank you guys for joining us once again. We want to wish all the women out there a very special Valentine's Day. We hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day. Hope your man, or men in some cases, take care of you.
Hold on, Ant. What you trying to say about our ladies out there?
I'm not trying to say anything. Some women are still single and they may be dating multiple guys, just like some guys date multiple women. I'm not trying to clown anything.
It kind of sounds like a backhanded indictment to me, but go ahead.
Y'all, Kev just trying to be messy. Do not fall for the okie doke. All right, this was true. This was a sincere wish that I was trying to give you guys, but kind of spoiled. But we'll go ahead and get into the show.
All right, let's keep going.
We are reviewing the film 50 Shades of Grey for you today. This film is rated R, has a runtime of 2 hours and 5 minutes. This film is a drama. In it, we have a young college student, Anastasia Steele, who falls for a billionaire bachelor by the name of Christian Grey.
This movie was directed by Sam Taylor Johnson, and coincidentally, it stars Dakota Johnson, who is the daughter of Don Johnson and Melanie Griffith, and Jamie Dornan. What do you say we get into it?
Let's do it, man.
All right. Based on the cultural phenomenon that is E.L. James' erotica series, I had a very strange experience, going to the movies to see this time.
Okay.
All right. I get to the theater early. I get my seat, got my popcorn, my milk duds, and my drink. Okay. Next thing you know, I see this whole gaggle of women. A gaggle of women just come in and they're all chanting uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Beyonce.
Okay.
All right. And I know, okay, I'm gonna have some issues with them.
Yeah.
But they ended up adopting me into their clique.
Okay.
And all I can say is they're best described as a bunch of intoxicated and thirsty, if you know what I mean, women.
Okay.
Okay. They were there to see panties dropping and let's get it popping.
Okay.
All right. That's what they were there for, and you couldn't tell them anything else.
Yeah. Well, Kev, I didn't have quite the experience that you had, but I understand what you're saying. White folks, y'all can't say nothing else about us clowning in the movie theater because y'all showed up and showed out. It was girls' night out at the theater, and it was funny for me. I understood why my wife wanted to come with me to see this film because the women were out in full effect. And I ain't even exaggerating, y'all. It was wine bottles hitting the ground while the movie was going on. I'm dead serious. And we in the burbs, mind you.
Yeah.
So it was jumping off up in there, but I get it. This is a, highly anticipated film. And, not so much anticipated by me, but I said, hey, this is what we do. We got to review this thing. From just the film standpoint, I did not see the book. I did not read the book.
Right.
Kev, this was 360 degrees of awfulness. And, man, let's just get into this thing and let's just start peeling this thing out and break it down.
Yeah. This film, as you can probably see from now, it's not a good movie, okay? Neither Ant nor myself particularly enjoyed ourselves in this thing. The film fails due to a lot of different things. First and foremost, there is a lack of chemistry between the leads in this movie, okay? We don't feel any chemistry between them, so as a result, they can't develop any chemistry with the audience. We're not drawn into their escapades and what's going on. It's poorly written, okay? The exposition is overwrought, and from my understanding, it's like that in the book too. But the exposition is overwrought, and we are basically wading through tons of it as we wait for the freaky stuff to happen, okay? And once the freaky stuff happens, you're just kind of meh, okay?
Yeah.
That's what you're left with.
Yeah, pretty much. No character development. So we have this young billionaire, Christian Grey. So I already kind of put some questions around that. You got a young 20-something who's a billionaire.
Right.
What does he do for a living?
Exactly.
Now, we see his big building, and we see him dressed up in the $5,000 suits or what have you.
And Sam Taylor Johnson, he does his best to drive home the fact that this is about gray. The tone is gray.
Yeah.
Everything you see is gray.
Yeah, and gray as in boring too is what we get, but no character development. And I think that really hurt, Kev, because we got this whole thing about BDSM, right?
Okay, bondage,
And bondage,
discipline, sadomasochism.
yes, thank you. But you have this successful guy, and so it's almost like I was expecting to see this dichotomy of this person that's living these two lives. He has this big secret of this whole nother sex,
Right.
hidden sex life going on, but it just never really unfolds. And because we don't know that much about what he does for a living or are really kind of introduced into his character, I can't see that. I mean, we get a couple of one-liners about his childhood growing up, but that's pretty much the extent of it.
Right.
And no sophistication. At least the trailer kind of alludes to you having some kind of sophisticated eroticism going on.
Right.
That just never happens.
Right. The bottom line is that this movie drops the ball on really bringing us into a world that few of us really know anything about, which is the whole BDSM world.
Yeah.
Okay. We're shown all these devices that he owns and apparatuses that he has and whips and chains and so on and so forth. But
And Kev, as a brother, man, first of all, I ain't into no handcuffs or no whips. Anything that sounds like me not being free, we got a problem. Okay?
And that's the fastest way for your ass and mine to end up in jail.
Yes, because trust, I done been to chain somebody up to the bed, and things go bad. The cops get called. Guess who's going to jail?
Yeah. Let Dakota Johnson complain to the police about you tying her up.
Exactly.
Okay?
Thank you.
You going to jail.
Yes, sir.
All right. This film, like I said, is poorly cast. Dakota Johnson fares a little bit better than Jamie Dornan does, in that, she's kind of cute, okay? I won't say that she's ever sexy, no matter how much oral fixating she does. She's constantly biting on her lips or chewing on pencils. I don't know if that's in the book or anything like that. But, it seems like she really goes out of her way to show us that in the movie.
Yeah.
All right. But no matter how much of that she does, I still don't find her alluring in that way.
Yeah.
She spends half the movie naked, but naked doing nothing.
Right, yeah. And you're actually being nice, Kev. Because even if she wasn't even remotely even cute to me, Anastasia just was not sexy. About as sexy as a piece of cardboard. And so as a film goer, I'm watching this, so I'm expecting these erotic sex scenes to pop off. If there's no, you're not seeing it, there's no sexiness, then I wasn't even, looking forward to getting that. So
exactly,
just a lot of nothingness in this film.
What makes a man like Christian Grey? I mean, we get some, like you alluded to, we get some background on his, how he grew up and so on, his upbringing. But we still don't really get very much into why he has his own little playroom,
right,
and why he likes to hang women from the ceiling and all that. We don't get to see any of that crazy. Right. That's what I was wanting to see. Okay, so at any rate,
man, Kev, can we throw some points on this thing?
Yeah, let's go ahead and do that.
All right, you first, man.
Christian Grey tells Anastasia repeatedly during this movie, if you try it, you'll like it. Okay, I guarantee that you'll like it. But we're never really convinced by that. I'm not convinced by it because I don't think that the character or the actor saying these lines is really convinced by it. I was never intrigued. I was never enticed. I was never interested. Okay, that's the three N's. Okay, I was never intrigued, enticed, or interested. So as a result, I didn't get anything that I was really hoping to see. I expected to see out-of-the-box sexuality or an exploration on this whole culture, and got none of that.
Yeah. Kev, did you come up with a safe word for this film?
my safe word was refund. Okay? Give me my money back.
I like that. That's a good one.
I can't give this movie anything higher than a 3 ant.
Okay, man. The film was bad, just all the way around. It sucked, and not a good suck, okay? Y'all know what I mean. It was 50 Shades of...
Do they?
No, they do. If you got kids, you do, all right? So, it was pretty bad, and that's just what it was. I'm expecting them to come up with some, part 2 and 3 or whatever. So It is what it is. But I can't give this film anything higher than a 1. I give it a 1 out of 10, Kev. I would not recommend it I'd be curious to know, those of you that are fans of the book. I mean, feel free to comment. Tell us. I mean, what did you think about the movie?
Exactly.
Do you agree with us, or are we completely
Because
off
I
the mark?
will tell you, Ant, that all those women, the women that adopted me into their little clique,
Yeah.
none of them liked the movie when it was over with.
Yeah.
They felt like it was boring as hell.
So we're not totally
So,
crazy.
No, I don't think so.
Okay. Well, hey, y'all, that's our show. Be sure to like us on Facebook.
Or follow us on Twitter at the Movie Brothers.
Yep, and make sure you subscribe to our channel. We very much appreciate it. We are the Movie Brothers. I'm Ant. This is Kev. This is the place, the one and only place where we bring you nothing but the real on the real. Peace.